I find that when you fall in love, you tend to overlook certain red flags. One of them was that she would say really mean stuff to me, but then she would pull it back. She'd be like, "No one likes you at all. Only kidding." Or like, "You're like a nerd, but you're not even smart." Just joking. Can't choose who you love. Second red flag with Amanda was that she was a liar. And I don't mean that in an offensive way. Like, lying was kind of like it's like a sport at the school I was at. I transferred from the all-boys school to this co-ed school. There was this one guy in my class named Keith Robbins who was a legendary liar. You'd know when he was lying because he would lick his finger like a bookie, and he would dart his eyes from side to side. And he'd go, yeah, nice, you know? And he wasn't even handling money. Like, I don't even know what this is about. And then he would lie about things that were sort of insignificant. He'd be like, "Yeah, my uncle's Tony Robbins, motivational speaker. Yeah, nice," you know? And we found out that that wasn't even true, but even if that were true, that wouldn't be impressive to a bunch of high school students. But I think that's the Jedi level of lying, is you lie about little stuff and no one notices when you're lying about big stuff. It's like banking. The final red flag with Amanda was that she told me not to tell anyone that she was my girlfriend. I know. I'm in the future also. I think we can all see now. Because we're so smart and Mike's so dumb, and now I can also see in retrospect that's a much bigger red flag than I perceived it to be at the time, but I was so excited she was even with me at all, and she said she had another boyfriend at home, but they were in the process of breaking up, but it was a bad time because his parents were sick, and so I tried to be understanding of that, and I went along with it for a few months until she invited me to meet her parents, and I thought, well, this is the affirmation that I need. I'm gonna be crowned as the main boyfriend. And I drive my mom's station wagon to Amanda's parents' house, and I walk in the front door, and there's Amanda, and there's her parents, and it's going well. And a few hours go by, and this other guy comes over to the house, and his name is Scott. And I'm assuming he's like a family friend or a relative. And slowly I'm noticing similarities between Scott and things that Amanda has said about her other boyfriend. They're both in their first year in college, and they're competitive wrestlers, and it's dawning on me that I'm hanging out with my girlfriend's boyfriend. And it's going pretty well. I mean, he seemed like a nice guy. I could totally see what she saw in him. There was some consolation that when he would go in the other room to the kitchen or the bathroom, she would hold on to my hand and she would say, "I wish it were just you and me here." And I remember thinking, you could make that happen. The way she said it was as though she weren't involved in the decision process. Like, "I'd love to, but the boys in corporate." Well, the day took an even stranger turn when Scott suggested that we go hang out at his house. And I met his parents. It is indescribable meeting your girlfriend's boyfriend's parents for the first time. Part of you is angry for obvious reasons, but then part of you still wants to make a good impression. Yeah, you're like, maybe if this goes well, she'll see that I'm good with adults in general. 'Cause baby,